Hello, fellow seekers of truth and wisdom. You have reached the oracle of the feather-crowned tree. This is a reading to celebrate the new moon in Gemini, and we will be doing a sacred directions reading for this. Our central card represents the sun, and the placements around it are respective of directions for which I will convey the meanings as we go through the reading. I will be positing a question for each of the cards that come from different decks to bring us further guidance and enlightenment. You may find the energies around this reading are especially relevant and potent for the weeks surrounding this new moon. So let's start with our center card, which is from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. It is going to be Secrets. And I do my readings so that it's, if you like books on tape, you'll like my style of reading, because instead of doing more intuitive, off-the-cuff readings, I read from the decks written by the authors. So let's begin here with the Secrets card. This represents Venus in Scorpio. It's about self-control and regeneration. The inscrutable winged Sphinx, the head of a ram indicating the Martian link with the sign of Aries, is a symbol of the deep secrets of the past. Surrounding the Sphinx are knots, glyphs, and keys to many mysteries. In matters of love, Venus in Scorpio is the hothouse. In the opposite sign to its natural home, Taurus, the gentle nature of Venus becomes an emotional fireball. In romantic life, people with this planet sign aspect are passionate, loyal, and strongly sexed. Their reactions are emotional and desires are intense. They are also secretive and do not talk about their inner emotional life easily. This card describes someone who idolizes friends and loved ones and makes sacrifices for them without a second thought. Letdowns can turn all this to cold indifference, even vindictiveness, with the extreme nature of this personality. The artistic side of Venus in Scorpio can manifest in strong dramatic contrasts. Often it indicates interest in the inner mysteries and occult arts. There is a suggestion of financial gain through marriage or partnership with this card. It can also hint at inheritance. On occasions, this placing of Venus reveals a highly sensuous nature or overemphasis on sex. The sexual drive of Venus Scorpios is powerful, and if not overly sensuous, they do best with a creative outlet for that pent-up energy. Often this combination indicates the withdrawal of emotional response over a long time, perhaps in a period of celibacy. When one receives this card in a reading, it usually indicates that a deep secret is being held by the questioner or is being hidden from them by someone very close. Events this could represent are a secret liaison, a secret love, a passionate love affair. Money comes to a partner, a shared inheritance, an expression of extreme jealousy. By the way, I did not mention the question at hand for that card, which was, how can I cultivate more beauty and harmony in my life through learning and self-awareness. Our next card will be for the East position, and for this reading it represents spirituality and fire. We will be sourcing a card from the Dragon Oracle deck, and our card is actually the Source Dragon for this time. It attunes you to the infinite. Be still in silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Our question will be, how can I guide the present moment of my life towards being emboldened with the highest spiritual truths? In the center of all the dimensions, galaxies, and universes is an infinite point of pure stillness and love. It is the heart of Source, and from it flows the most incredible illumination. As the wishes of Source flow forth, the illumined angels know, as the seraphim sing, Om, to the vibration of Master Creation, at the 12th dimensional frequency. This allows the will of the Creator to spread as seed thoughts into the universe. 9th dimensional transparent white Source dragons exist purely to attend to the divine will and turn wishes into reality. They step down the light to a 9th dimensional level so that we can access it. They act as portals of light through which we can connect with the energies of the infinite. A Source Dragon has come to you now because it is time for you to enjoy a period of stillness with awareness. Breathe deeply and listen to the silence. Something very sacred is coming into your life. This could be anything from the fruition of a long-held dream to becoming a true master. It is being presented to you now. Be diligent, calm, and focused, and remember to breathe deeply. Breath is the key to being in the moment, and this is where the greatest magic happens. Ask the Source Dragon to accompany you on every step of your exciting new journey, and always remember that the present moment creates your future. Our card for the South position will be from the monocards from the Hawaiian Wisdom deck. Our question for this direction is, how can I give of myself through respectful expression of feelings to secure trust? This position represents the emotions and water. The card that we have is Wa, the canoe, transition. The appearance of Wa, the canoe, indicates that great changes are on the horizon. These may be some type of journey to an unanticipated change in direction. Exploration and discovery may require that you travel through changing conditions and uncertain waters. Navigators chart their courses carefully to avoid being needlessly carried away by the winds and the currents. Sometimes, no matter how carefully you chart a course, strong winds and currents cause you to detour. You don't need to worry, however. Detours are also part of the journey. Although you may seem to go off course, you are still on your way. Detours can assist you on your journey and may even be necessary to ensure your survival and success. A safe canoe journey may require timing and patience, for you can only go as fast as the winds will take you. after you notice where you are and who is on the journey with you, sometimes there is nothing you can do but focus on the direction you wish to go next. Chart your course and allow the winds to carry you. The next position will be the West. It represents our physicality and the earth. Our question is, how can I persevere through challenges to manifest my vision based on meaning? Our card will be coming from the Dreamtime reading cards. And we have magpie, the spoken word. The magpie is a large black and white bird that has a bad reputation for swooping down on people passing by its nest. Its distinctive melodic song is often heard as the sun rises, and it is known as a very talkative bird. Often the juvenile is raised in a group which can be very loud and demanding on its parents as the young bird struggles to find its independence. The magpie is associated with chatter, gossip, and the power of the spoken word. It also reflects the struggle of the adolescent. The bird often visits to remind you that gossip, and more importantly, your reputation, is something that you must be mindful of. It warns against talking about other people and the damage that gossip can do. Talking with someone you trust can be very therapeutic, but talking badly about others can be destructive and hurtful. The magpie is always chatting to itself, to its offspring, and even to other birds. It can indicate that there will be discussions, or that you may be the topic of others' talk. The best thing to do is to watch your words, speak nicely about others, and avoid idle chatter. And our final position, of course, is going to be the North. This direction represents our intellect and the air. How can I detach from negative states of thinking so that my story makes my dreams come true? And we will have some help from an Aztec-themed oracle. The card that we have drawn for this is Serpent. Its keywords are unification, integration, and synthesis. If Serpent has made an appearance in your cards today, there is a message of integration and synthesis for you. Integration and synthesis are parts of the process of weaving together disparate parts of your life into a beautiful, colorful tapestry. Integration is also key to a superior alternative approach to a problem solving that avoids taking either or, take it or leave it positions. The trick to solving a dilemma in which hard line stands have been taken is to realize that underlying every idea or position, there are almost always core values that both parties can agree on. When you can reveal what these non-conflicting core values are, resolution is reached through development and evolution of shared ideas, rather than forcing choice or compromise, which leads to a loss of energy, humiliation, and resentment. And that ends this reading. Thank you so much for being part of it. I will also be doing a reading for the sun changing into Gemini this week. I have daily chakra readings, and when the moon transitions, I do an inner awakening reading for each of the new signs that it goes into. So thank you so much. Blessed be, and take good care of yourself and everyone in your circle.